Our hope is firm because we know. Would you circle those? Our hope is firm because we know. And what I want to say is that what you know is what gets you through in life. You might write that down. What you know is what gets you through. If you don't know the right things, when the rogue winds of life come and the tsunamis of life come, you're gonna fall over, you're gonna cave, you're gonna crumble. And when the great tragedies and the losses of life, which are inevitable, come into your life, if you don't know the right truths, you're not gonna stand spiritually strong. What you know is what gets you through. Probably the question I've been asked more than any other question is, how is your family getting through this? And the answer is, it's because of what we know. Because our lives are not built on the shifting sands of popularity and popular culture, which changes every month. But our lives are built on rock solid, bedrock truth of the Bible, so that no matter what hits us, we have a solid foundation. We know some unchanging truths. Today, I want to just mention 3 of those truths. If ever you needed to take notes, it's this week. Now, I don't like to say this as your pastor because I love you, but you're going to go through tough times. And you too will experience major losses in life. There is no growth without change. There is no change without loss. There is no loss without pain, and there is no pain without grief. You're going to go through losses in life. And you need to know these things that we're going to talk about this morning, and you need to remember them to make it through. How do you get through what you're going through? Let's get right into it. Number 1, the first thing we know is this. We know that life doesn't make sense. We know that. Life doesn't make sense, but we know we can have peace because we know God is with us and He loves us. Life doesn't make sense, but we can still have peace because we know God is with us and God loves us.
Not for a moment have you forsaken us. Not for a moment have you abandoned us. And my hope is that not for a second did God abandon my beautiful boy. Not for a second. And not for a second has God abandoned or forsaken us. Hope may not look the way I thought it would, but hope is alive in me because of what I know. And maybe today you're in that place where we were for so long. You have your own figurative hope box, and if you don't, please build one. Put the scriptures that God uses to encourage you to believe Him with the situations where you're believing for healed minds here, where you're believing Him for healed bodies here, where you are believing Him for healed situations and marriages and things beyond your control, but you are believing, you are going. I encourage you, I urge you to go out on that audacious faith limb and believe God. God is still the Red Sea God. He hasn't changed. He still parts the waters and allows us to walk across on dry land. He still heals. He still redeems and restores and revitalizes the ruins of our lives. That is God. And I beg you to have hope.